Prince Harry was not included in the upcoming documentary about King Charles's coronation. The prince, who attended the historic event back in May, doesn't feature in Charles III, the coronation year, which will air on Boxing Day, according to The Telegraph. Behind-the-scenes footage of the royal family will be shown in the doc, as well as a glimpse into how rehearsals were conducted. While his family has been at odds with him since he quit his role as a working royal in 2020, he still flew from his home in California to London to watch his father become king. After the ceremony, he went back to his home to be with his wife and their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Princess and is said to be heavily featured and has been interviewed as part of it. She talks about their mother's last days before she died. The new clips of the upcoming documentary were released earlier this week. In one of them, Prince George can be seen wearing his red uniform and fixing his gloves as his grandpa and grandma travel in a Diamond Jubilee state coach. The Queen is wearing a white and gold embroidered Bruce Oldfield gown and robe. The clip showed King Charles laughing after the Archbishop of Canterbury could not remember his lines during a rehearsal. Annabelle's sister, who was a Queen's companion at the event, can be seen crying as she watches her sister become Queen. When she was 2 years old, she watched the Queen's coronation on a tiny black and white television, and there was a golden coach with her. This is not happening. It was quite a moment. Kate kissed her father-in-law after curtsying following the ceremony. King Charles wasn't happy after watching Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix documentary, to say the least. In a newly released excerpt from Omid Scobie's upcoming book Endgame, it's reported that Charles was left fuming over the couple's claims in the docuseries Harry and Meghan, prompting him to openly mock his son around the palace. At the palace, heads were in hands and migraines were brewing. The Netflix series took the wind out of everyone's sails, a royal aide told Scobie, adding that Charles went from not wanting anyone to talk about his son to openly criticizing that fool. They continued, the king was genuinely sad about the entire situation. He was angry but didn't want people to speak ill of his son in front of him, either. It was a brief moment where he paused and realized how bad things had become. Scobie noted that Charles's sympathy soon disappeared after the media attention from the docuseries eclipsed him at every turn. Elsewhere in the book, Scobie recalled another point of tension between Charles and Harry. It came after the monarch made the decision to evict Harry and Meghan from Frogmore Cottage as they were no longer living in the UK. According to Scobie, the Sussexes were shocked by the news, and during a heated phone call, Harry reportedly asked his father, "Don't you want to see your grandchildren?" His question was met with silence by Charles, who later promised his son that his family would always have somewhere to stay when they visited.